Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Now TV Canada. I am Justin YouTube channel. I am Justin, the writer of the Smallville reunion movie. And You've Got Mail 2 and Supergirl Trilogy 2, 3, and 4, and many other deliriously wonderful things if you go to my vocal page and discover it all there. So, I'm making this video quickly because I have a job interview working with Vila Canada, the microboard system that some may or may not know about with handicapped and special needs people, because that's what I do for a day job around swimming lessons and stuff, to pay for my bills until I make a New York Times bestseller book, which I hope will be, when I'm done this first book, Beyond the Catastrophe of the Publishers that sent me back a butcher job. So, before I go on with yesterday and what I found, I wanted to finish off with the whole librarian thing. So another guy, a different person, first one was a girl, helping me with the revised, fine-tuned, finished touches of perfection to what was already perfect. I know, how do you make perfect more perfect? Henceforth, when they send you back a copy, it's going to have mistakes in it because you can't make perfect better and just make it worse. So he was looking at the actual PDF copy of what those publishers did. And he was like, I don't understand this. How could he do this? How could this make any sense? What's the person thinking? When dealing with the table of contents, they have separate lines. It's like a separate page almost. Bar for every single chapter listed. And then they have the part twos indented and other sections indented. It makes sense. And then they have extra stuff listed, which is not relevant. Like the chapters end at a certain point and the rest is just repeat. And words missing. So he's like, I don't get it. What are they trying to do? So he's like, we're going to do the table of contents this way. And so his way was right way. So I can't use anything, is what I'm saying, that the publishers tried to do over the month that they had it at all in anything I'm doing. I had to redo everything myself based on that guy's reaction, like the other girl's reaction to the stuff they did. And I can't believe people are paid to get to do this. I don't understand how it's allowed. Church money for practicing, learning how to get good or how to use programs you clearly don't know how to use. So that said, while at the library yesterday, the reason I'm making this now is that I found an SD adapter, right? Most of us have seen these or had these. And I just thought it was really ironic. Of all the people in the entire city, to find a lost one of these with an actual mini disc CD SD card, in there, it was me that finds it. Because of all the people in the city, I happen to actually have the appropriate technology that people don't use because it's like an outdated world with all the new tech they do use that is still relevant in my books. I have a microcard reader. Like literally, if it had just been the little card, I could have got to it. But I have two different other kinds of things on here. Plus, I have something at the end so that no matter what is out there, I could find who owns it and return it to them. So, in short, that person couldn't be luckier than to have one person in the whole city who still has something from that era of technology that is making it possible for me to find the owner of this information. So I'm going to look for a resume. I'm going to look for, a library information, name, whatever, phone number or something, see if I can return this and hope that it's not too important in case I can't find them. But I just ironically thought, after reviewing the Screen Rant's review of the last movie that Tom Welling just made, and the character is supposed to be like some guy from prison being coerced to play undercover role with cops or something, then I would find this and be in that sort of state of creative mode of being, what do you call it? The professional at whatever it is I'm doing in that world. So I'm going to go and I'm going to look to see if I can find the lost owner of that information on here And I did not get to the library because I have the job interview coming up, and I'm not doing well for the last 2 days. I have had to be close to toilet. That's why I couldn't do much of the revisions at the library yesterday. And I can't do the revisions on Microsoft Publishing on my Chromebook because I'm completely Google. So I have to go to the public libraries that have the Microsoft Word set up so I can work on stuff there. So hopefully I'll still get all of that done within a certain frame of time. And to end this, I did finally get my refund from the Butcher Dog Publishing Company that will not be printing the Smallville Reunion movie book 1. So I'm happy to say I've got my money back and life moves forward, and I will do what I have to do by myself without it. And we're going to make the animated cartoon at the library in the creative zone in their art center with all of their equipment and booths for free, as much of it as we possibly can. So this should be fun. So keep your eyes tuned for what's coming. Peace out. Have a good day. I'll be back on later after my job interview and see where things go from there. Bye.